of Underworld Ministry. It has been some time since we've talked. That is because I have been in Tennessee and Virginia doing the most amazing retreat that I've ever been to. It was literally life-changing. It was literally the most eye-opening thing I've ever done. And I hope we do it again. But I wanted to light this for whoever was at the retreat because I got this at the Crow Party. So whoever brought this, I'm lighting this for you and the whole group that I spent with this weekend. So thank you guys. Thank you for an amazing weekend. I'm going to let that go the whole time. But this is our guest this weekend. That is right. Poasttown Elementary, which, I like investigating elementary schools. We go to Southport here in Clearwater all the time. David, if you see it with 727 Paranormal, shout out, brother. Much love. But somebody that I spent the whole retreat with and spent pretty much all weekend with, my very good friend Aaron Hale.
Hello.
Hello. And I want to thank you you're one of the people that invited me to this retreat. So that candle's for you.
Well, thank you very much.
Yes. Thank you for inviting me. Honestly, that was like the freaking coolest thing I've ever done in my life.
We were worried to death that it wasn't going to be a big thing.
I know.
And it turned out bigger than... We're going to do it again next year. So anybody who missed it,
yes,
we're doing it again next year.
But we are here for a reason, and it's not the year of shrine. But I just want to give that little thank you to this weekend. Yes. But the real reason, Poasttown Elementary, she's a tour guide. She's at this school. She knows the story. She knows the history. Katie.
Hello.
What's going on? How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. I'm so excited to have you guys two on here because Katie's a tour guide. Aaron, you just investigated this, like a month ago?
Yeah, a little over a month ago, and it blew my mind. Consider my mind blowing, Katie. Seriously, it was intense.
And that's what we were talking about. It was a location that you didn't think that you were going to get a lot out of.
No, I honestly thought. Well, see, I have this. One of my very close friends, Beth Moore, went to elementary school there. When it was an elementary school, I mean, she went through the whole thing. And so we invited her to come with us. And I thought, it's an elementary school. What can be haunted about it, right? So I went in with zero expectations, and I was with Audra as well. And it blew my mind. It blew my mind. I was so impressed at all the activity that we got. It was wild. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I think Katie, can you hear us? I don't think Katie can hear us.
No.
You can't hear? Oh, no.
I told you.
I can't hear Aaron, but I can hear you.
You can hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay.
So click out of it and then come back on. That's what we had to do last time this happened.
Okay, click out, come back on. Okay.
Okay.
Try number 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so while we're waiting I really thought that the school was just a school.
Right.
But I'm sure Katie's going to tell us there's a lot more that went into this than just an elementary school. Are you there? I think she's having technical difficulties.
Can you hear me still?
Okay, there we go. She clicked out now.
Yeah. But no, this weekend it was just not even your tarot. Like, in the past the whole hour and a half, I got 4 different readings from 4 different decks from 4 different people, and it all told me the same thing.
Yeah, and when we read you, we weren't in the same room with each other.
No,
We did
not at
not
all.
discuss because we didn't know you were going testing everything. We didn't know you were trying to feel out exactly what was going on. So
I wasn't until the second reading.
yeah.
And then I went in there to do a reading with you, and it just hold on. Yes, I can. Hold on. She just asked me to send the link.
Okay. But yes, so it was really reading people back to back to back to back tarot reading, it takes a lot out of you because every single reading was emotional. And the people I read for, I might have touched their lives, but they touched mine just as much. Are you there?
Yes.
Can you hear everybody?
I can hear you now. That was
Okay.
weird.
Awesome.
I was telling him that when I went to investigate the school, I didn't think that it was, I had no expectations because I thought this is just an elementary school. I was blown away,
Mm-hmm.
completely blown away.
Yeah.
She
And,
still tells me all the time. She's like, "It's an elementary school. How you can't?" But we have an elementary school here that I investigate too, and some of the stuff that happens in that school, it's like I don't know. I can't explain it. Oh shoot!
No, she froze. Dang it. Oh, no.
Let's give her a second. But other than the readings, what was your favorite? You got to see a burlesque ball.
I had never seen a burlesque dance before in person ever. There she is. Are you back?
I don't know what's going on. It just kicked me out for some reason.
Are you at the school?
Are you at home?
Oh, now I can't hear you guys. Oh, gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see here.
All right. But
she's at the school right now. That might have everything to do with this.
Yeah. I don't know. I hope she is. That'd be cool.
Me too, yeah.
But other than giving the readings and everything all weekend, what was your favorite part?
Oof. The people. Yeah, thanks, Bailey. Let her off with a little warning. It was fun because there were a bunch of people that I didn't know, and I left making new friends, and I love having new friends. Yeah. And then I'd never seen a burlesque dance before like that. And so both of the ladies that were there did a great job. I mean, we were all hollering for them,
Oh, for
sure. Can you hear us now, Katie?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
Hands up.
Seriously.
It seems to work. It worked last time. All right. So
she froze again. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is great. Oh boy. She has to be at the school. This has to be what's going on. This is crazy.
I just asked if she's on her Wi-Fi.
But yeah, so the people, the burlesque, they did a beautiful job.
I made it rain.
Camaraderie. You what?
I made it rain.
You did make it rain. You did really good with that.
All right.
Katie.
Yes. Are you?
Katie. She's on mute now.
Yeah.
Katie, can you hear us? Yes, no.
Hello. Testing. Hello.
Well, Poasttown, while we're getting this straightened out, I'm going to continue to talk about Poasttown Elementary School. So keep it rolling. When I went, I showed up. I got there at about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. And I believe that I sent you a clip of when we were talking. We were in the music room upstairs. And we had the Hydra out. And the Hydra looks almost like an octopus. Like it has a very center spot. And then it has offshoots. So
Right.
little red buttons at the end. So a spirit can go up to it and touch touch one string of lights, or they can put their hand like in the center and then all of them will go off. And I was trying to get all of the lights to go off. And it was very successful. I sent you that clip. But after that, things started getting really weird there. Very strange, because it got real quiet in the music room and the kids quit talking. And then stuff out in the hall started happening. So we moved our investigation out to the hall. And we ended up having 3 ladies, including Beth, go into the bathroom to do some EVP work. And me and Otter sat outside of the bathroom just to see what would happen. Well, the entire time they were getting EVPs about they're out there, they're listening, be careful. They were talking about us being out in the hallway. And then Audra, I guess at the time, she'd never been touched ever by a spirit. So this is the first time she had been touched. She thought I hit her on her side. Wow. And she said, "Why did you just hit me?" And I said, "I didn't hit you. I heard it because I actually heard that on her." Oh, wow. It was hard. Yeah. And she got touched. And then we started noticing down the stairwell, the main stairwell, there was something crawling up the stairwell. And it would crawl almost to the very top, but not quite. And then it'd back down. And it kept doing that over and over. And then finally, boom, there it stood. It stood up. And I jumped back 10 feet because I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't run out or anything, but I was not expecting that at all. That was a little disconcerting. And then from that moment on, we were hearing movement in the hallways. It was very strange, very, very it was a very uneasy feeling to where I started getting very nauseous. And before I could get it out of my mouth, I feel like I'm going to throw up. Some of the other ladies said, "I feel like I'm going to throw up." So all of a sudden, and then Beth said, "I'm really hot." Like the temperature just, so we had to go outside. Katie, are you back?
I'm scared to talk.
So listen, I was telling him.
What was that?
Can you hear both of us?
I can. I don't know what's going on with this thing.
Are you at the school right now?
No, I'm at home. Okay. It's so weird.
It's okay. It's okay.
Well, let's hope for the best.
Yeah.
So she was just telling us a little bit of stuff of what happened and her experience while she was there. Do you want to finish the story that you were telling, or do you want to go before she gets...
No, I can tell you, we were in the music room upstairs and we were using the Hydra getting answers from kids, and then it got real quiet. So, and stuff started moving out in the hallway. So we moved out into the hallway.
They kicked her out again.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, bless her heart. Okay.
She said she lives in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, that's okay.
Well,
maybe she should go off her Wi-Fi.
Yeah. I told her to go off Wi-Fi, or I told her to jump off and then jump on Wi-Fi, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never had anybody kick it off.
But every time she's in a still shot, she looks fantastic. So kudos to you. Because whenever I get frozen, I'm like, in the middle of an ugly face. She just looks beautiful. So well done, Katie. Yeah, but it made us to where we all had to go outside and sit down and catch some air and just kind of walk outside. And my friend Beth was walking me around the exterior of the school, and she said that when she was a child, in the back right corner of the playground was a tree, and she always called it the no-no tree because she always felt like something bad had happened there, and she didn't understand because she was a little girl. She just called it the no-no tree because she felt like nobody should probably go around that tree. Well, I guess years later, she found out that there was a gentleman who lived across the way from the school, and he would take children to this tree to do things.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so he would commit certain acts.
Right.
And that, I guess maybe that energy stuck there, or maybe because she is very talented in picking up on everything. She can she's a medium, so she picks up on
Right.
all sorts of energies, and so maybe she had that at a young age and tapped into that somehow.
Right.
And then I do know there was a gentleman at the school who died. I think he was one of the students' father, and he was I don't want to call him a janitor. He worked in the mechanics room, so if anything broke, he'd fix it at the
Right.
school.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he was also a janitor or not, but
Like a maintenance guy.
and he died there. So I think his spirit's walking around there too. And then there was also, there she is, Katie. Was there? So is there a story? Is there a story about a guy who used to take children to the tree behind the playground?
I haven't heard that story.
Okay, you might want to look into that because there was a guy. He was like across it. Is it like right across the street from another town?
What,
or like
Poasttown?
Yeah.
It's in a small little town. It's like 5 minutes from downtown Middletown.
Maybe that's what it was. There was a guy that lived there that would take children over to this tree, and he ended up being arrested for this. I mean, it's documented. So look into that because I had a girl tell me about that. But wasn't there something about trains? And she froze again. Look at her flawless face. She looks great.
Well, until we. Oh.
Okay, trains. We're gonna get this in. Okay, were there trains? Is there something about trains there? Right?
Yes. Hopefully you can hear me.
Yeah.
There were a few train accidents where a few people actually passed away. So in 1891, there was one where 2 trains collided. So 4 people passed away. And the trains are still all around Middletown too. And then 1910, there was another one where 36 people died.
Wow.
So that was a much larger one. I cannot hear you guys, so I'm just going to keep talking. But yes, there was that train accident. And then
and she froze again. Damn it.
So before she comes back, I just want to show what this place looks like.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
this place is freaking cool looking.
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
I'm not giving up.
No, we'll do this. We'll do this the whole show. We'll do this the whole show.
Oh my
I
gosh.
swear. I was just showing a couple pictures from what the school looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So, Katie, how long have you been a tour guide?
Oh, now I can't
Can you hear
hear
Look at the chat.
the chat. I've been a tour guide for
There you
over a
go.
year
We'll
now.
do it that
Since
way.
last February, I started.
She froze again.
Oh.
She's doing good.
So,
You
we'll just
know-
So, how did you get into Poasttown? Like, how did you get invited
We were
by somebody?
invited. I'm really sorry, ladies, if you're watching this. I cannot remember who invited us. Their names are escaping me, but they invited us to come. It was all women. And so they were like, hey, do you guys want to hit us up and come to Poasttown? And I had never been to Poasttown. It's the most amazing place. So I said, yeah, sure. I'd love to go. Can you hear us now, Katie?
Absolutely. Can you hear us? Are you using your cell phone or?
I'm trying to type the question.
Scariest thing. Can you guys hear me since I can't hear you? Okay. Oh, the scariest thing. I would say
I
we
asked
were
her
doing a tour on
that
the
she did.
3rd floor, walking
Spirit.
towards Sarah's hallway, and right in the middle of it, we heard a baby start crying that was coming from the doll room. And there was no one in that room. So it
Wow.
was terrifying.
A
And
baby?
then,
Oh,
yes, the doll room, which is my favorite room actually.
Yeah.
And another time, I would say there was another time we were in the doll room and we heard a female voice whisper behind us. It was me and another tour guide. So usually I
wow.
haven't seen any shadow figures there, but I have definitely heard many things. But the baby crying, that shook me. That one
Oh,
was
I'm sure.
terrifying.
No doubt.
And there are a lot of kids that hang out in the doll room, especially Sarah. So when they were doing construction on the school, the workers told Daryl, the owner, about a little girl that was up there that would play in that room, which it used to be the
Right.
music room and the library connected to each other.
Mm-hmm.
So Daryl named her Sarah, and she's just been known to be in that room. Sometimes people hear her giggle or talk. Kids have been known to move balls in the room or play with the dolls. There's so many dolls in there,
Yeah.
which I love.
Yeah, we played Simon Says with her.
Simon Says with her. Yeah, that and hide and seek. She loves hide and seek, or even like the Conjuring, the clap game. I recommend that. I haven't done it there because I'm too scared, but
Yeah,
that
no.
game too.
That's what we should have done at the Sneed house, Aaron.
Oh, we should have.
We should have. We should.
Someone crawling up. I'm trying to tell her I experienced someone crawling up the stairwell.
I might try to leave the chat again and see if I can come back in and hear you guys since this is working now. I just can't hear. So give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see here.
So I just wanted to show this one, Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
So here, okay, you froze for a second. I'm like, oh no.
No, I'm here. I'm good.
So until she comes back on, what did you get anything from the gym?
We
Or
didn't.
did you get anything from like balls moving or?
We didn't make it in the gym.
Okay.
We didn't even make it in the gym. There was so much happening on the second level in the music room, the doll room, the library, and that upstairs hallway and the stairwell. And everything just, it was so bad it made us freeze. I mean, we were just frozen for a while, you know?
Yeah.
Can you hear Katie?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Hands up.
All
All right. Nobody touch. Everybody hands off the desk.
There we go.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh gosh.
Okay, we got it. We're good. We're good.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I told you every time I do this show, something
Gosh.
happens. It never fails.
I'm hoping and praying right now.
It's okay. So you said you've been a tour guide since February. You had a couple of experiences. How did you get into being a tour guide?
So the first time I went there was with my fiance, and I just fell in love with it, to be honest, the whole investigation thing. So I saw Poasttown, they posted something on Facebook saying, hey, we need tour guides. If you like investigating and going there for free, just reach out to them. And basically they had like a open interview for us tour guides. And then we just had training for a few months. We had to memorize the script and whatnot for the tour. And from there on, I usually go there every month, at least once a month.
Wow.
Doesn't that feel, do they know your name? Have they
The
ever called you?
spirits?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Catherine. That's my real name. They've called me Catherine. Well, like using an app. They've said my name before.
That makes you feel, it's got to make you feel good.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah.
They know I'm there. I'm seen.
There was a location that we had down here, and we would investigate it like 3-4 hours after my buddy got off. Fortunately, it's not around anymore. But we were there for so long that they were saying Christopher out of other people's equipment asking me to be there.
Wow.
Dang, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
and multiple times, enough to where David like caught on. He's like, dude, they're literally calling for you right now.
I think that there's something very special about that when you're investigating a place so much and the spirits,
Yeah,
when they start recognizing you,
Mm-hmm.
calling out to you, that means you've had a profound impact on them in
Yeah.
death. That's
Yeah.
really impressive.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
pretty crazy. I was like, there's no way they're calling my name. And he sent me a video, and sure enough, for like
Hi,
full
Lauren.
Christopher, like not Chris, Christopher. And I
Right.
was like, oh,
Full name.
okay, all right.
Yeah.
But so, you went through the interview process. Did you walk? Because I was talking to Aaron with the U.S. ghost hunts that you used to do. You kind of just went through and did a little walkthrough with the tour guides. Did you have to like take special training to be a tour guide, or like
Who? Katie?
Me?
No, Katie. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, me.
I was using you as a reference to.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sure.
So really the training, like I said, we would memorize the script and then we would shadow another tour guide and basically watch them as they gave the tour. So every day for I think 3 months, I would just read over the script, memorizing it. And then eventually, I think after like 2 or 3 times as I shadowed, then I just started doing it on my own. So
Yeah,
now I just go by myself to the school and then give those tours for privates and public investigations.
Nice.
that's cool. That's pretty much what you did too, Aaron.
Yeah, except I didn't work for I worked for Ghost Hunts USA back in the day.
Right.
So
Right.
Ooh.
that was one of those things that we went to places and then I would just obsessively study places so I could give the right information to people. Even though there was a tour guide there, I just wanted to make sure I didn't mess anything up. So I geeked out on stuff. Like I
I
was
don't
like,
blame you. It's so interesting, all the history and everything.
I mean, if you're an investigator, you are a history junkie. I don't care what anybody says.
yeah. I have a hard time
Yeah.
retaining dates, right? So I can tell you sometime in the 1800s, but when
Yeah.
it comes like 1822 and August 1st, no, I can't.
Yeah.
That's just not
Yeah, I
more.
feel that.
I don't think
Yeah.
anybody can do that other than Rain Man. I mean,
Yeah, right. Katie, I just have a question.
Yeah.
When I was there, I experienced a creeper coming up the staircase from the downstairs up to upstairs, kind of the stairwell by the, when you take a right and you go down to the doll room and the music room and the library. It's we experienced this shadow creeping up the stairs, and that one, yeah. So there's like there's a little dummy in the corner, so that's nothing paranormal, but it would crawl up the stairs and then it would back down, crawl up, back down, almost like it was wanting to come all the way upstairs, and it didn't. And then at one point in time, when things started becoming extremely chaotic and loud, it stood up. And I jumped back about 10 feet because I was like, well, what is that? Where did that come from?
And it came from downstairs, you said?
Yes.
It was a human or an animal?
I don't know because it was on all fours. So it looked human to me. So I'm not quite sure about that, but it wasn't.
I mean, I would say it's either a kid or we do have a ghost cat as well that
It was
runs the
good size.
school.
It was very large.
Oh, it was big?
Yeah, because
It was either, yeah.
When it stood up, it was in human form.
Wow.
I say, yeah. It might have been a kid, or I don't think it was Larry. Larry's usually downstairs in the dry goods room. He's, we think he's a military guy, prior military, Navy probably. It could have been him. It could have been someone else entirely. Who knows?
Yeah. Now, do you know if you have like a portal in there or something that's letting these spirits come in and out?
So they always talked about there being a portal in the center of the school. So that would be near the Bones and All room where they filmed Bones and All in 2021.
Mhm.
So that's where they say the portal is. There was another speculation of it being in the nurses' station because we have gotten, like last year, there was some weird stuff going on in there, creepy stuff. But I believe they cleansed it and got rid of it. Sometimes people bring in bad stuff, and we don't
Yep.
need that because Daryl and his wife live there in the school.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, that's why we don't allow Ouija boards and stuff there either. But yeah, I'd say the center of the school and then the nurses' station, those two areas have been known for that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
There
Wow.
was the bad teacher's room. The mean teacher, the bad teacher.
Mean teacher.
Mean teacher's room. Yes.
Yes.
What's about that? What's going on with that?
Oh, she's funny. She's been known to do so much stuff. Like once I was in the doll room one night again, investigating, just listening, and down the hallway, I could hear desks being moved, and there was nothing had been moved. And same with the mean teacher room. Another tour guide we have, she used to live actually underneath that room. And in the middle of the night, she told me she would hear desks being moved or lockers being opened or shut. And they'd go up there and nothing was changed.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
So
is that
she's,
more like
yeah.
it sounds more like a residual sound from the school in operation.
Mhm.
That's what that sounds like.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But Miss Johnson, that's the mean teacher. She's she's also been known to press the call button on the wall so you can hear it squeak sometimes.
Mhm.
And
Wow.
she's been known to slap or tug someone's ear because she doesn't take shit. She
Yeah.
really doesn't.
It sounds like it.
Yes. And then one time she hates when anyone sits in her chair. There was, I can't remember if it was a tour guide or a guest. They were sitting in the chair and they fell out of the chair.
Oh
So
no!
it was definitely her.
Like she kicked him out of the chair. She just booted
Yeah.
him.
It's like, you're not sitting here. This is my room, my classroom, my chair.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
Wow.
right.
So, Aaron, I'm going to show, while you guys are talking and everything, I'm going to start showing some pictures so we can see the inside of this. But when you were investigating, you were with your team. What kind of stuff, like other than the story of the stairs and everything, what else did you get there?
Well, so when we were in the music room with the library, right, connected together, that's the mean teacher's room, isn't it? Yes.
Well,
I think. Yeah, that is.
No, I think that's a
is it?
random classroom.
Is it? I thought that maybe they all look the same to me. I wasn't a very good student at school, okay? All schools look the same to me. No. But when we were in the music room playing with the kids, Beth had started singing the school chant because she went there, and that really got the kids excited. And then they started coming out and playing with us with the Hydra. And so the Hydra, we were like, so we played chase. So we would have to run around like they would. So it has like these offshoots. So there's this one center piece, and then there's all these other different lines that come off of it. And at the end of each line, there's a red button. And if you push that red button, that entire line lights up. Right. And if you push the center, all of them light up at the same time. Right. So we would say, okay. So we'd say, hit a button and we'll run to it. So there's one of us that was standing up, and they'd hit this one, we'd run to this one. Then they'd hit this one, then this one, then this one. So we'd have to start following wherever they wanted us to go. Yeah. And they got a big kick out of it. And then we were like, okay, your turn, and we'd try to get him to do it. And we had some results, but that one video I sent you is when you're just going to have to watch that video. It's whenever you're ready to play it, it doesn't have to be now, of course, but it was really fun. We had a lot of fun with the kids until someone out in the hallway, older, kept stopping the kids from talking. And it wasn't it wasn't one of us. It was someone else that was there. They were like, stop it. We're not going to, no talking. And so they quit talking, and that's when things got dark.
Wow.
I mean, on a dime. On a dime. It was crazy. And that's when I was like, oh, this is not just an elementary school. This is this is real. This is real. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So,
it was quite the experience.
Katie, do you want to give us a little backstory of like the history and the year and dates and stuff, or?
Yeah, I can give you as much as I know.
That's fine. Yeah, that's cool.
So the school, it used to be basically just a one classroom building. And then finally in 1937, the big school, Poasttown, was created. And it had a long run until the year 2000. And then it was usually grades K through sixth grade. And so in the early 2000s, that's when Daryl bought the school. It was a nostalgia buy since he and his wife actually went there together and they didn't even realize it, which is cute.
Awesome.
Cool.
Which is so cute. And now they've been married for like 40, 50 years now. I think that's what he said. But I just think that's adorable.
They live there.
That is.
Yeah, so they've lived there since the early 2000s.
Wow.
And the train thing I was talking about before, so there was more to the story with the 1910 train accident. So like I said, there was 36 people that passed away eventually. And since there were no hospitals around at the time in Middletown, where the school sits, it was used as a makeshift triage for those that were injured.
Wow.
So a lot of that energy is still there as well.
Yeah.
Do you guys get like phantom train sounds or like phantom accident sounds, or?
Well, the train thing, there are trains nearby, so you can never tell if it's real or if it's just phantom.
That's fair.
Accidents, I wouldn't say so. Like I said, all I hear usually are voices or things being moved. And another thing about the history of the school, which is pretty interesting, is that no one has ever passed away at the school except Daryl's mother, but no one else has passed away there.
He was the gentleman who was like the maintenance guy, or like I don't know, the guy that passed away there. Wasn't he like a maintenance guy with the school?
So no one has passed away there, but you're talking about the janitor. So the janitor, he passed away down the road in a trailer fire. So he passed away nearby, and they say he still frequents the school and cleans up and stuff, takes care of the mascot painting downstairs in the gym.
Well, his daughter went there, right? I believe his daughter went to that school, is what I've heard. I don't know facts. I mean, I just don't know what I've heard.
I know his family still lives in the area, so that's why we don't give out the janitor's name. So they're all very close there. Yeah.
Yeah. And I've heard nothing but good things about him. Like he's very nice and very kind. Yeah.
Thank you, exactly. David. I appreciate that. So thank you, Lauren. It was great meeting you this weekend. That's actually Aaron's niece.
That's my niece. That's my girl.
Michelle, I know you're listening. Thank you so much. It was great meeting you this weekend.
Michelle's amazing.
She is. So, I mean, just because David's the one that does the elementary school here, and some of the stuff that it's the same thing. I go in there and right, it's always the janitor's room. They're like, this is the creepiest room in the whole place,
right?
But yeah,
so true.
The last time I was there, we were in like an old classroom, and I was doing the SS method, and like I had to stop, and I was like, no, I'm not repeating this, because he was full. Like I had two girls there from Vivid Omen that wanted to come and investigate, and they've never investigated. So I was like, sure, come on. And they was he was full on hitting on these girls over the SS method.
Oh my gosh.
Like enough to where like Jess and Ashley, like, all right, dude, calm down a little bit. Like,
Yeah. Oh, buddy. I got
he
Terry.
just made a post the next day. She's like, I never thought I'd get hit on by a ghost. He was full on hitting on him over the S. Smith. And I was like, no, I'm not saying that.
Oh, that's funny. That's
I'm
funny.
not saying it.
That's
But
funny.
There's so makeshift hospital, train wreck, was there any deaths of kids that are reported throughout the history, or?
No, I'd say the closest thing to that would be the little girl that fell down the stairwell at the school. No, she
Oh,
didn't. She fell from the very top third floor all the way down to the bottom
Oh
basement
no.
floor.
jeez.
Surprisingly, she did not pass away at the school. She passed away a few days later at home.
Oh.
But that's probably the closest thing. So a lot of people get screaming recordings going from the top of the stairs down to the bottom,
Oh.
or it's creepy. And
That
then
is
some
absolutely
people,
heartbreaking.
yeah. And then I know one group, they had an SLS camera and they caught, he said it looked like hands were holding on to the bars of the stairwell up top,
Mhm.
which,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
yeah, and no one knows if she was pushed or if it was on accident either. No
Right.
one,
That
no
poor
one
baby.
knows to this day. Yeah.
Well, I believe spirits go back to their happy place, and
Yeah.
being that young, the only thing she knew was school.
School.
Yep.
That's
So
when school
why-
was fun in elementary school.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
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 Sometimes it makes him uncomfortable. Yeah.
Mhm.
We also get a lot of the EVPs that say, Mommy, we're here, kids. Yeah. I've
Yeah,
gotten
kids laughing.
Yeah, we were in front of the school on the stairs, and we were asking if there was any kids here and if there was anything that they wanted. And it came through the spirit box that said, Mommy. Yeah, in like a little girl's voice. I was like, oh, no.
Oh,
Yeah,
poor
I
baby.
know. Yeah, Dave, we could do a 5-hour conversation of that school and how much stuff Dave has. It's crazy.
Mhm.
But like that area I'm sure there's not a lot of people back then in that area. You're in like Ohio, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, back in
He said,
those
mhm.
Ohio. A lot of cornfields.
It was just great the way you were like, mhm, yeah.
Yeah.
unfortunately, yes.
Uh,
But I mean, being that old, I mean, it can't be that many kids. Was it like this one like old school log cabin type of thing for the first school?
I think there's a picture. I'm on the website right now, actually. It was a very small school with one classroom. I don't know if it was, log or anything, but it was very small. And then they built huge Poasttown after that.
Got you. So hello, Katie. If I can ask, do you guys get a lot of EVPs with kids asking their moms, "We're here," giggling, laughing, or running?
So
For
we,
either one of you, if you want to answer.
yeah, we get a lot of giggles, laughs, and then, yes, running as well. And then we have had guests that have been touched before. I have yet to be touched,
Wow.
but everyone else has been, though, especially by Larry.
well, I'll tell you I think this is when you were having some technical trouble. My former teammate, she got touched there for the first. She's never been touched ever,
Mm.
and she got touched by a spirit there. And she blamed me for it because she was like, "Why did you hit me?" I kind of had my back to her, and she had her shoulder to me, so my back was up against her shoulder, and I heard this. And I wheeled around and I grabbed a hold of her arm really tight because I was like,
Oh my
what was that?
gosh.
And she said, why did you hit me? And I said, I didn't hit you. I heard it, but I didn't hit you. No, you hit me. I said, no, that wasn't me. And she was like,
That was
then
someone
means
else.
I got touched. Yeah, she was like, then that means I got touched. And I said, well, welcome to the club. You know, it's nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and it's simultaneously when that was going on, they were doing an EVP in the bathroom, 3 women, and they kept on getting, be quiet, they're in the hallway, shh, they're listening,
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. And they were talking about us being in the hallway. So it was really weird how that worked out because they came out with these EVPs like, you guys are never going to believe this. They were talking about you.
Yeah.
And, you know, at the same time, she got touched, and then that's where the shadow was crawling up the staircase and then stood up. And it was just like, boom, 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 chaos, just back to back to back.
Oh
and
my
it was
gosh.
the best rush in the world.
Yeah.
I love when that happens. I just love it. And that's when I was like, the light bulb went off, and I was like, this is not just an elementary school. There is so much going on.
It is
Yeah.
not.
The school's the same. The South Ward where David is does the same thing. Like it's
Well, I can
like
understand
boom, boom, boom. Oh my God! Holy shit!
Yeah.
This is happening, and then it just stops.
Yeah,
Everything
and
stops.
I get it. I get it. Like if you hear like like walking, I get that because it's at school and the amount of people that walk through that hallway, there's going to be the stone tape theory with some of that. So you're going to automatically residual, right? Or phantom sounds, phantom sense, things like that, just because it's day in and day out. It's every single day, Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
But then when other things start happening and you start getting touched and you start, oh, it's just so good.
Yeah.
I love it.
So I know Christopher's been touched at the school, which I have been touched. It's tugged on my shirt. It's touched my hair. It's literally touched my like somebody's holding my pinky finger.
Aww.
You know how when little
child.
you know how when little kids like grab, like you can't grab your whole hand. They
just grab a hold of your finger.
Yeah, Sophie would hold my pinky all the time.
Yeah, you've got big hands. So.
I do.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's been a lot of stuff of holding hands. Have you got reports of that from other people in tours or anything? What happens when you give tours and some stories you've heard?
Regarding touching, it like I said, most of it comes from Larry's room, which is in the basement, the dry goods room. So that's near the cafeteria downstairs. A lot of times I was doing a tour. I was actually shadowing a tour guide last year, and mid speech, Larry touches her butt, and she goes like, "What the heck?" But Larry's been known. People have told me like he'll pull your shirt, he will touch your butt, he'll play with your hair. He'll do many different. He loves women, but he does not like men. Like with men, he will always cuss them out or tell them to get out of the room.
Aww.
So I would, to the extent Larry is the one that touches people the most. And then upstairs near the center of the school, there was a lady that kept being poked in the back. So she kept like freaking out because it would not leave her alone as well.
Huh. Now, I always ask this for tour guides because I'm always curious. I asked Aaron too, being not all female team, but pretty much an all female team. All you have really is Bailey.
Yeah,
we
do.
We do. So, do you get a lot of interactions with male or female the most at that school? Like on guide, like tour guide, like you're taking a tour. Do you get more stories like I've been touched by females than men?
I say more people get touched by men. Me personally, I've had more interactions with female voices, not men. So it really just depends on the person, I think. Larry might just be scared of me or something. I don't know. He's never touched me. I have interacted with him. Like I said, we had a full-on conversation one night about his military experience and all that stuff.
Wow.
But yeah. And
it's always the janitor, David says.
The janitor.
It's always the janitor.
It's always, I'm telling you, it's always. When have you ever watched a show and go into somewhere and be like, yeah, be careful of the janitor or the dude downstairs? Every time.
Yeah, I get pretty much.
Yeah. Like the boiler room.
The boiler room. I actually have a story about that. The boiler room.
Let's hear it.
So this goes great with the janitor.
Okay.
Daryl has done many different things to the school. One of them was a Halloween haunted attraction. So he had Freddy Krueger in the boiler room as the last act, pretty much.
That's awesome.
And at the end of the night, the actor that was playing Freddy Krueger had left without saying anything. So Daryl called him, the owner, and he asked why he had left. And the guy said a man with a burnt face came up right next to him and then just disappeared. And it was the janitor that had passed
What?
away because
What?
he passed in a trailer fire, so it was him that came up to him and just poof
Oh,
gone. Yeah.
dude, I've been a haunt
Wow.
actor. I've been a haunt actor for like 13 years, and holy shit. Oh, dude, I couldn't imagine just being like, because
No.
you're in a certain zone when you act, and you're not
Yeah.
Mhm.
paying attention to your surrounding other than that door, waiting for other people to come in, and just to look over and be like, "Holy sh!" Yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never Scooby Dooed, but I think I would Scooby Doo at that moment. I'd be like, "Oh my god!" All
Mhm.
right, all right. I got to take a breather. Hold on, hold on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't leave it. I wouldn't leave, but I'd be like, all right, this is the coolest freaking night ever. All right, let's get back in there. Let's go.
Yeah, and it's dark. It is so dark in the boiler room too. I'm scared to go in there by myself, so I can't even imagine just seeing something out of the corner of
Oh
your
my god.
eye.
Oh yeah, that would be terrifying.
And you're
That's like those
alone.
people that paint their face like all, and then they
Yeah.
stand in the dark and then they smile. And you're
Oh
like, oh my
yeah.
Mhm.
god,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
like they get
Yes.
that close to people's face and then do it. Yeah, that's terrifying.
That is the easiest
That's
scare in the world.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
trend went around a little bit. The kids were like doing that to their parents.
Yeah, listen, kids are scary enough, damn it. I can't tell you the amount of times that I was laying in bed and my kids would be standing over me and I'd wake up
Oh
terrified.
my gosh.
So what they ended up doing to me was they would just like throw themselves on me like a bear hug and be like, Mom. So I wouldn't jump up like panicked. Because that'll get you.
Yeah.
Those kids
I
get
mean,
you.
do you guys go to
That's a
Shannon,
good
you're not
idea,
fit.
David. That's a great idea.
nice and cheap, just buy overalls. There you
Yeah.
go. I'm down. But so when you give tour guides, like when you give tours and everything, do you guys go to like certain areas and sit there for a little bit and just keep moving around, or it's a full walkthrough?
It's a full walkthrough, so it usually takes 30 to 45 minutes to get through the whole school. And
Nice.
then after that, if it's a private, they go off on their own. If it's a public investigation, sometimes we investigate with them during the night too, which
Yeah.
is fun.
Yeah.
I bet that is fun. I always
It
liked it
is.
because investigating with people coming in, like if you're doing that and you get their perspective, right? You get
Yes.
their different perspective, their different techniques. And it always just felt really good connecting with people like that because you just never
Mhm.
know. I mean, they might have really good questions and their techniques might be totally different than anything you've ever experienced.
Yeah, I
for
learn
sure.
so much from other people. I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
It's absolutely beautiful.
is there, because I've talked to other people from other places, and I mean, is there stuff that attaches to you and goes home with you, or do you like set major boundaries? But like, no, this is you. You stay here.
Yeah, so I tell everyone to do the same thing I do. So I enter the school, I say hi, and then before I leave the school, I tell them to stay there. Do not follow
Yeah,
me home. It always works. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
Knock on
yeah.
wood.
I was gonna say
Yeah. Yeah.
quick, quick.
There you
Gonna
go. I
jinx
knocked on
myself.
wood for you. Yeah. I got your
Yeah,
back, girl.
but I do that. I tell all the guests to do it as well, just in case, because I mean, we have nothing evil there at the school, and we want to keep it that way.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
So
sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and when I was there, nothing felt evil. The energy I came in contact with did feel dark, but it didn't feel
Mhm.
as two totally different
Oh
things.
yeah.
Yes.
Dark
Yes,
and evil.
definitely.
Yeah,
Oh, for
absolutely.
sure. I always tell people there's assholes in real life and there's assholes in death. Sometimes the D word is just freaking grumpy Joe freaking having a bad day.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
not everybody throws out they throw that D word out like crazy nowadays.
Mhm.
But we don't talk about the D word here. We can if you want, but it doesn't seem like, which is crazy because I know spirits like masking themselves, and like the Sally House or orphanages. So stuff has happened so bad in these areas that there could be bad spirits playing off as kids.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You
Yep.
know,
Yeah, that's the thing I come across is like it's hard to have that discernment as to is it really a child
oh, what's up, Jimmy?
or hey Jimmy, is it a child or is this something that is mimicking a child just to gain your trust?
Right,
So for whatever reason, if it wants your energy or if it just wants to trick you or whatever the case may be, whatever their motive is behind that.
right.
So that's tricky because sometimes, I mean, it's even if you are sensitive to spirits, you're able to see them and you just never know.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Did either one of you get that kind of feeling that something was masking themselves, that it was a different energy, or
The one time, yes, but only because a guest brought it with him. A guest brought something bad with him, and it was so weird. It followed him all around the school. It kept lighting up all the devices, and I can't remember. It was either acting like a child or an adult. I can't remember. But once he left, all the devices, everything went silent.
wow?
It's scary how things can attach to you and then act so differently in different places.
Right.
You're
Mhm.
exactly right.
And I
Mhm.
I know, like Aaron, you've had full on attachments that came from location to location, location.
I've had one that's followed me around for 12 years now. Still,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
yeah, and
yeah,
he'll show. But see, like, I'm so used to him. I'm so used to his
Jeez.
negative energy that I can tell spot on it's him. So I'm like, no, I'm not
Jeez.
going to curt tell. I'll be like, listen, you don't belong here. This isn't your place. You need to go. I'll catch up with you later. You don't belong here. Go away. And I've
yeah.
had things
Dang.
follow me home. And I wonder, Katie, have you gotten any reports of anything following them home? Because I have this theory. It's like a rubber band theory, right? So they'll stretch that rubber band, they'll come home with you, but then they'll eventually just snap back home to where they belong. They're just kind of testing the waters, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if they're
Well, we I have been to other investigations where so I go to another haunted place and it's like one of the kids comes with us to there. It's never to my house, but it's to other haunted locations. They'll say a word and I'm like, wait a minute, you're from Poasttown, I think. So
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely believe in that theory. That's for sure.
I
yes.
wonder. I wonder if they're just going around with people, be like, oh, I don't really like this spot. Let me see if I
Yeah,
like this spot.
it could be testing the waters.
yeah, right.
But
Mm.
yeah, they. So I have a couple photos before I get into what you sent me, Aaron.
Mhm.
Um, I don't even know what to say about this because I've never seen a spirit white shadow, or I mean, I have, but not like this.
I like that look on Katie's face.
Like, so I have multiple pictures
Yes.
of this. Um, what what's the story on this? Because I mean,
So
it
that
literally
is
looks like a dragon head, like with his mouth open.
it's a man's face and they say it's Larry because it was taken in the basement. So that was Larry she took a picture of with her
Okay.
flash. Yeah.
Wow. Now,
That's so
is there any mirrors? Is there anything reflective behind there, or
It is just a long hallway. So she was taking it facing towards the hallway behind her. There's no mirrors or anything back there, no lights.
A woman I investigated with there did that. She was like, watch this. And she started taking pictures with her. It was the cameras facing her. So you would see just like a slight bit of her face and then what's behind her.
Yep.
It was crazy. And I never tried that. I've never tried that technique during an investigation. But I think I'm going to have to start that.
You can catch some cool things. Oh, yeah.
Wow. So this little octopus thing that you were talking about, so is it kind of like a ramp out in the center and like rope lights that sprawl out?
Kind of, yeah. I think there's like 6, I think. I could be wrong. But it's a hydra, and it's got 6 lights. And at the end of each light is a red button. So the theory is that they can touch the button or their energy will set that light off. So they can set one light off. Or if they touch the center, it will light all of the lights up all at the same time.
Wow.
Yeah. And I got that in the video.
That is awesome. Yeah, we're going to get to the videos here in a second. I don't want to sound bad, but Christopher's had the same. He comes into the school, everything's very active. And when he walks out, it kind of dies off.
Aw. Chris, you got to take that as a huge compliment. They like you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Or are you dead already? Is that what David, are you saying that he's a ghost? Because that would be really cool.
Wouldn't that be crazy? Wouldn't that be crazy? I just do this podcast and everybody's looking for a ghost, and everybody's been talking to a ghost for almost 40 years now. I'm like, I'm right here, guys. Here.
It's me.
Right here.
Yeah, I'm the ghost. I'm the ghost. You're welcome.
I solved it. Hello, where's my money?
Good night, David. Have a good night.
Oh, yes, he's a very good. I know, buddy. Thank you, man. Thank you for coming on and watching.
Yeah, 3 a.m. Nope.
Nope.
He does it every day. He actually works for the school board down here. And
really?
He gets off and investigates another school on weekends. So he's pretty much at the school 7 days a week. Not the school we investigate. He works at a different one. But so actually, I want to go back because we were talking about a little bit while we were having the communication problems. What did you get anything in the gym, or is this like because I know back in the day we kind of had like the gym, theater, and the cafeteria all together. Do you guys get anything in that area with the balls moving, or?
Yes, balls move by themselves, and we actually encourage people to, play basketball in there, move stuff around. The gym is really good for the cat balls as well, because the spirits will touch them and whatnot. And we have, I sent you the video, the audio recording of it, of what we caught in the gym, of what they caught in the gym. So it's a little girl yelling.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. That is crazy.
And yeah, it's unsettling. That's for sure. We always
extremely unsettling.
Yeah, we always show that clip when we're in the gym because yes, I'm the janitor.
That's what I'm going to start calling you now. I'm going to put you in my phone as janitor. You are for now ever known as the janitor.
Yeah.
Hey, Henry, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for stopping by. He's a massive supporter. He owns a 1928 county jail here in Florida, which is another very, very haunted location.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I've shown Aaron a couple of videos while I was up in Tennessee, but that jail has nothing. The school has nothing on that jail. It's the craziest thing I've ever been. Well, not now. I can say that I've been to crazier, but because that shrine was, oof.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah.
Oof. Yeah. Oof.
My man, you are my man. You're these two guys right here. This is This is my support in Florida. Like these are my guys.
That's good to
Yeah.
have.
Yes. Historical Gilchrist. Yes, sir. I will be there in a couple months. Thank God. So some of the pictures that you sent me, I know we've literally spent. It is a special place for sure. You guys have a doll room, and I know me and Aaron basically spent the whole weekend trying to find dolls, and me and Aaron actually have 2 brand new dolls each. Yes.
That's my old one.
Yes.
No,
I
I
love
don't have anything
dolls.
for her yet, but I got her.
So, yeah,
I love
and
dolls.
my doll is still with Aaron. I haven't been able to get her yet, but I have my haunted
She's
doll.
hiding. She's hiding
Oh, yeah,
right
there
there.
you go.
Like I shoved
Oh,
everything.
beautiful.
I shoved everything. Like, oh, now I gotta fix that. I shoved everything to the other side of the bed
It's okay. It's all right.
because I wanted it to look like it was clean. But I just got back from the retreat, so I have like this mound over here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to fix
okay.
it.
Very active. One of the most haunted places I've been to. Yeah, always.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, we spent all weekend looking for dolls, and
I sent you some pictures of some crazy dolls
yes,
at
you did.
Poasttown.
Yes,
Crazy.
Yeah, some
Like,
creepy dolls.
There's
Yeah,
dolls there.
her head always falls off.
Oh, no.
like the whole head falls off.
Yes, her head always falls off. I don't know why.
Oh, all
Off with
right.
her head.
Yes.
So,
You should have named her Marie Antoinette.
I mean, that reminds me of Sally.
Listen,
with
would
the
you
one-
call on that kid in school? He's like, I know the answer. No, you don't.
Nope.
Put that hand down right now.
that reminds me of Sally from the
It
shrine.
kind of does at the shrine, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Ugh.
So, is there stories about the dolls, or they just get donated and you guys put them there, or?
So once Daryl and his wife found out that there was Sarah up there, the little girl, Daryl's wife started collecting dolls from thrift stores, and then guests have brought dolls in over the years. I've brought in dolls before too. People just leave dolls and stuff there all the time. We actually had another investigator. We had a really heavy doll in there. It's gone now, and he took it so he could go investigate with it. I wish I had a picture of it, but I don't. It was so creepy looking.
Wow. Yeah. So we'll just get into a couple. I mean, just that expression.
I'm
what's
sorry.
up, boy? What's
I
up,
love
man?
that doll. It's a little bitty doll. It's just so cute. I couldn't help it.
I mean, this is my favorite movie growing up. But
Yes,
yeah,
Beetlejuice.
I love. Do you guys get like dolls moving? Do you guys get, kids laughing? Do you get running around? What kind of stuff do you get in the kids' room?
Yes, kids laughing. Actually, one time during a tour, this guy freaked out because there were two dolls sitting next to each other. He said the one doll grabbed the other doll's head. Her hand got stuck in its hair, so he had separated them, and the doll moved. Oh, it's so creepy. So, yes, dolls move, or they switch positions, something like that.
Wow.
And, sometimes that room can get very emotional too, because there's just so much energy in there.
Yeah.
And they've also been known to like throw things up at the ceiling lights to make noise too. Your devices will go off in the doll room always. Yeah.
Wow. They you should set the dolls up a certain way during a tour, like the beginning of the tour, and be like,
Yes.
before you go in, before you bring them in, and be like, we're doing an experiment. I set these dolls up a certain way and explain the way that you set it up, and then go in the room and see if anything changes. I think people
I,
get a kick
yeah,
out of that.
I need to do that. I should do
Yeah.
that.
It's a really good
Yeah,
idea.
you never know, you know?
Well, yeah,
We're gonna take a picture.
definitely.
We'll come back. We'll look and see at the end of this tour. We're gonna run back up and then see
Mhm.
what
Yeah, yeah.
they've moved.
Or set the
Yeah.
doll, have the people set the dolls up the way they're doing it.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
then I don't know if you guys go. How many floors are there?
3.
3.
Yeah.
So maybe set up, maybe take them to the doll room first, and then go up to 3rd. And while you're coming back down to whatever floor that is, I don't know. I just think
Yeah.
that'd be a cool experiment.
We'll definitely have to experiment with that just to see how much they move. Oh, there was one other thing in the doll room. There's a slide. So it's like a chair with wheels and it can go down the slide. And there was
Yeah, I saw
you know
that.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a doll that sits in that chair. And one time a guest said the doll went down the slide by itself, off the ramp, and then across the room. So
What?
that's moved by itself too.
I would have
The little
lost it.
slide. It
Okay.
went down the little slide by itself.
Yeah, they have this little
Crazy.
slide and it's just sitting
Yeah.
up here, but then the slide goes down like that. And so it's just like, it's like a little roller coaster for the
It
dog.
is. It is.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
So while I am taking, we have a couple more pictures before we get into this. I want to play this because I do have sponsors and I want to keep them happy. So here's a word from our sponsor. What's up, Underworld Industry? I just wanted to come on and let you know about our brand new sponsor, Incredible. You need banners, you need thank you cards, business cards, postcards, custom stickers. Let us know. You have a podcast, you need a new banner, go to Incredible. There's custom designs available, full print, professional layout assistance, small business friendly, quick turnaround. I use these stickers. You have bands, you have a paranormal group, you have anything that needs stickers, use Incredible. And if you see this video, use my promo code Underworld10 and you will get a discount on everything that you get. So, again, go to Incredible and tell them I sent you. Remember, always stay creepy. So, if anybody's watching this and needs stickers, or Katie, Poasttown needs stickers, let me know. Use the code Underworld10 and you get 10% discount.
Nice.
Incredible does. She does an amazing job.
Oh,
on her
amazing.
She can do holographic stickers. She can do glow in the dark stickers. She can do all sorts of stuff. That
Ooh.
woman is talented.
Yep.
Yeah.
I use them. Erin uses them for Tennessee Shadow Chasers.
Oh yeah.
So she's amazing. I have some stuff coming that I can't say yet, but yeah, I'm excited. But I want to get into this because David just asked, hey, I got you. Oh, our school still has the original paddle. Does yours? Which is funny because, Erin, would you like to explain why that's funny?
Yeah. So we went into the principal's office. We stood in the front office and we were acting like we were giving morning announcements and what was for lunch and the Pledge of Allegiance. And we all stood there and did the Pledge of Allegiance. And then, you know how they used to do in school. And then it was setting a REM pod off out in the hallway when we were doing that. So we scooted on into the principal's office. Beth sat at the table where the principal would be sitting. And I sat across from her. And then on the wall was the paddle. And we kept seeing the paddle ever so slightly rock back and forth. So she got a hair flare camera and pointed it at it. And it took 2 snapshots. Now, that picture right there, you can see something black at the bottom, right? Like it's super, super, super cold. And so the very bottom end of that paddle, I don't know if you can blow that up or not, Chris. I should have sent you a better blown up picture, blown up. But then it switches. She took another picture and it's not there. So something was touching that paddle.
Yeah, these are the only 2 I have. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I should have sent it to you blown up. So,
okay.
but yeah, and there it's not there. It's just solid blue. There's no black at the bottom of the paddle. And so that was validation for us that something was actually touching it, because it was just like, it was just doing one of these numbers on the wall. And it wasn't like clacking against the wall. It was very gentle, but that was nice validation. That office had something in it, like a kid, because I got a picture of it on the clear camera with me as well, to where there was nothing sitting next to me, and then suddenly something sitting next to me.
Wow. Yeah, I have photos of this, and then we'll get into the videos. So yeah,
That's me.
That's it. Yeah.
And there's nothing next to me. I was pointing up at something, like I heard something, or and then all of a sudden Beth was like, "Aaron, there's something next to you," and then there was that.
Wow.
I look so glamorous in that picture.
I knew that was
a ladylike position. I'm telling you.
Hey man.
Sometimes you forget a camera's on you when you're.
Sorry. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta spread out and get comfortable.
Hey,
You do.
It's hot.
It is hot in there in the
Sometimes
summer.
you just gotta air it out.
Yeah. I mean, you're welcome.
So this is, before we get into the videos, if nobody's ever watched this show, I do not watch any of the videos that they send me, and they've sent me a good handful. But I don't watch them until I watch them with you guys. So I am very excited to see what's going on. The video that I think it's you, Aaron, the first one. Do you want to explain what that little video is? Or do you want
we were playing with the kids, and I wanted them to touch the center of the Hydra, because it's hard to do. And so if they can smack that center button, all of those lights go off. And so I was trying to prompt them, just touch the center of the octopus, because we were calling it the octopus, because I thought as a child I would think it looked like an octopus. So I was like, hey, just touch the center of it, and so you'll see what happens.
Well, all right, let's go.
Can you touch the center?
If you touch the center, they'll all light up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, it's like an octopus. And it's a game, and you touch the center of the octopus's belly, and all of the lights will go off. Can you try that? Oh, you like that one?
How do you set off your music box real quick?
That's okay. Can you do? Oh, there you go.
Like that. Oh, wow.
Well done. Well done. Yeah, that was cool. That might seem minuscule. That might seem little, like something little to other people, but that was huge, especially in the moment.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure I know how investigating is. We've been sitting in there for hours and hours waiting for that. Yes. And when you finally get that validation, you finally get it, you're like, yes.
Because
exactly.
We all became too jaded. Like, I always explain it like when the cat ball goes off, right? So the first time the cat ball goes off in your life, and you're like, oh my God, that's so amazing. That's so cool. It touched it. Yeah. And then on down the road, you're like, okay, do that again. You lose that edge, that you lose that pride.
Yeah.
And so it's so important to keep that excitement in every investigation, because even the little things, even the paddle with the dark mark on it, or that thing sitting next to me, it's something. It's big, and that's what we're all looking for in these places. So Poasttown Elementary School to me is a no-brainer. It's haunted. I have experienced it. I have felt it. I have seen it. Like I said, it blew my mind. You're working with a gold mine there, Katie. It's and I would recommend everybody go there.
Yes, everyone.
Yeah, everybody needs to experience Poasttown Elementary School.
So we'll get into one of your videos, but I have a special, if you're anywhere near Tampa, Florida, or you're watching this and you're anywhere in Florida, February 27th, I am doing a paranormal convention and a metal show. Erin Hale will be there. She'll be doing tarot reads, and it's just going to be an awesome event. Here's a little video. and I still have one more that I haven't promoted yet, and it is a big one, guys. I promise you, Aaron knows who I'm talking about. Aaron has been to some of the same places this person's been, and I have been to some places that this person's been. So I'm very excited to announce it, and I will announce it very soon. But Katie, let's play these videos, and then you'll describe what the video is.
All right. And so the video, it just keeps replaying. But
Okay.
so this is Larry yet again, and he's going from the dry goods room to the cafeteria. So you can see him walking
Plain as
from
day.
one side to the next.
Wow.
He always does that downstairs.
Now, do you guys see that with a naked eye, or do you guys only see that while you're on film?
I've never seen it with the naked eye. It's always been on camera.
Got
I'm
you.
sure someone has seen him though. People always hear him shuffling his feet in the basement too. So he's always moving around.
Got you.
He's got a lot to do.
He
Yes.
does.
He's got a lot of work to do. He's
Wow.
still working.
I'm so crazy about when I see shadow. Like, I've been doing this podcast for almost 4 years now, and every time somebody sends me of something of moving like this, I'm like, oh, I want to see this stuff so bad.
Yeah.
I was waiting. We had a pretty cool experience at the Sneed house a couple times with a couple shadows, and we never saw it full on, but
They were sneaky.
I thought we were going to there. Oh man.
Yeah.
But I can't stop thinking about that. It's great. So let's play another one.
What the hell? That's children. There's no children here. What the hell? That's children. There's no children here.
That's impressive.
Let me play that one more time. I want to listen to that one more time. Because it sounds like Let Me Out, I'm Done. I don't know what you guys hear, but that's what I hear. Let me play
See,
it one more time.
we think she's saying hurry up. That's what everyone thinks. But yeah, the beginning. Listen to the beginning of it.
Okay.
What the hell? That's children. There's no children here. What the hell? That's children. There's no children here.
It does say hurry up.
It does. It sounds like
Yeah.
hurry up, come on.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, and that was filmed in the gym, but it was coming from that stairwell I was talking about where the little girl fell from the top to the bottom
Oh.
floor.
Oh no.
So we think it's her. So I don't know who else it would be.
Yeah.
When she
Yeah,
sounded
that was-
excited.
Yeah.
She
She
really
wasn't
was like,
sad or
hurry up,
anything.
hurry up, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
You're getting ready to miss it. This is really cool kind
Yeah,
of thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, do you think the
Yeah.
kids get excited when people come in and talk to them?
Yes, and they love when other kids come there too.
Yeah.
There's so much more activity when kids are there. Definitely.
Huh.
Yes.
The kids that come and do the tours and everything, do they see the other kids, like the spirit kids?
Yes. Like I did a tour with a little girl and she actually felt the ghost cat. You know how a cat, its tail goes against your leg?
Yeah.
That's what she felt. We were walking down the hall and she felt that. She said, "Mom, there's a cat." And she's like, "No, there's not."
No, there's no cat here. That's awesome.
Yeah, but the ghost kids love real kids when they visit there.
Do you have like a lot of like little kids coming and taking tours there?
Sometimes we used to do junior investigations during the day on the weekends. We
good
haven't
idea.
done it in a while, but sometimes during like public investigations, parents will bring, you know, like teenagers or kids that are like 10 or so. So we've had kids there. Yeah.
Wow. Now, did you get more activity doing that than actual grown up adults? So I feel like kids would be more intimidated by a strange adult coming in than a bunch of teenager kids, you know?
Yeah. From what I've heard, they're more willing to show themselves and light up your devices when there's a kid around because one of our other tour guides, he takes his younger son there to do investigations.
Mhm.
His son is always seeing things, seeing shadow figures, seeing stuff. They get such great activity. It's crazy.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would make sense. It probably makes them feel more comfortable knowing there's another
Yeah.
child around.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, let's get into another video. These are exciting. I like these.
I know. I'm liking these. These are great.
For sure. Me and Aaron's been making this joke all week that we're lifers, and this is how you know we're lifers because
Yep.
Yeah.
you know
I
what's
can eat
what's
it
better than a
all.
Wednesday night talking about the paranormal? You know?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Nope. All right, let's get into one more.
It's actually pretty warm here in the school.
Stop it.
So
Show that again, please. One more time.
Yeah.
Stop it. That cat blinks.
it does.
It's actually pretty warm here in the school.
It's not like it's
No
that
freaking way.
It's funny because that cat is always in the break room. It's always sitting in there, and the only way to activate it is by touching it. So it will not move if you don't touch it. And it was just blinking by itself as I was just sitting there recording it.
You took that video?
crazy
I
awesome.
did, yeah.
So
That's the only video I took.
so what other than like the blinking, what caught your eye? Or was it the blinking that caught your eye?
So initially, we were all just talking in there, and at first, it was like moving its head, it was moving everything. And then when I finally got my camera out, it stopped moving, but it was still blinking its eyes. So everyone was staring at it like, whoa, look at that. No one's touching it, but
Yeah,
it's
like
moving.
what is it doing? That's beautiful.
Was
Great.
it
That's so exciting.
was this during the day? Was this like a day tour or
This was during a public investigation, so it was almost nighttime, dusk, probably. Yeah.
okay? Wow. That's what I said to you, Aaron. That's when shit happens, man. Right at dusk.
Yes.
It
I don't know
does.
what it is. Like the motion of turning light to dark.
Hmm.
I don't know. It's kind of. I feel like it's kind of like an hourglass.
That's a good
Yeah.
way to put it. Because
And like,
I know things can happen haunted in the daytime, no doubt. No doubt. Anytime it can happen at any point in time. And maybe it's because our senses are more heightened as it's getting darker, or I don't know what it is, or if there's something scientific or more spiritual behind it.
right.
But when that sun goes down and that moon's going up, there's this moment that just like where they're perfectly aligned.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yep.
Just
Well, that's what
everything.
they say with that green light, because it goes from one world to another.
mhm.
I don't know if that's like the portal of going into the underworld or whatever it is, but
Right.
yeah, something to do with the dusk. Maybe it's the function in your brain. You're like, I can see more during the day than I can at night, but I'm in the same spot that I was during the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's your conscience be like, well, dude, because you're born and you're raised to be don't play in the dark. The dark's bad. You know, be inside before dark. You know, so it's programmed in your head. I should probably not be standing in the dark in this creepy old house. And
I probably shouldn't be talking to the dark.
yeah, right.
Yes, I should.
Most of the time, you're just talking to yourself until you get that reaction. You're like, oh, all right, I'm down. Let's stay. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I want to investigate. I just got done investigating. I already want to do it again.
Yeah.
It's an
Sign me up.
addiction.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
very, very much
You
an
know
is.
that ghost hunting is one of the most world's expensive hobbies.
I believe it.
I don't doubt that.
I
Yeah.
believe that.
I
Yeah.
have a whole closet full of a whole lot of money.
Yep.
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all sitting right in
when-
front of me.
Yeah. When I flew up there, they checked in my luggage and they're like, "Do you want to check in your backpack?" I'm like, "Nope. That is not coming off my backpack. That is not coming anywhere near the bottom of that plane."
That
So
was too, man. No way.
Yeah, all of my equipment's in this backpack, and you are not touching it. Only one I'm touching is me. I don't give. I cared because they lost my luggage for a little bit, but I would have been so much madder if that was my backpack. Oh,
You held your shit together really well. I mean, but yeah, I can only imagine that if it was your equipment, I too would have been like, you guys owe
no,
me
it would
a
definitely
lot of
not
money
be
right now.
if it was my equipment. But you better walk to Atlanta and grab my stuff right now, and it better be back in 5 minutes. But
Yeah.
we have one more video, and I'm excited. Let's do this.
Watch Maddie's braid.
Wait, you actually got it?
Watch.
Where's Maddie at?
Boop.
Oh, what?
Look at her! Look at her face!
Do that again.
Was that child asleep?
No, so they were.
Oh my god. She looked like she pissed herself.
She was just like,
So they were taking a video in Nurse Edna's room, and Nurse Edna's known for tapping and knocking responses and pulling braided hair. So she pulled her hair. That's what she's known for doing. And it scared her so bad.
you can see it on her face.
Wow. Oh yeah. I want to play that one more.
Thing.
I want to play that one more because her reaction's great.
Yeah, her reaction's beautiful.
She's like, holy shit.
Like that just happened.
Yeah.
Watch Maddie's braid.
Wait, you actually got it?
Watch.
Where's Maddie at?
Boop.
Oh, what?
Look at her! Look at her face!
Do that again.
I was freaked out.
I
Yeah,
would freak
I don't-
out.
Oh man.
Oh, yes.
Man. That's like when we're at the Sneed house and we're doing a Ouija board that she purchased at the Sneed house, and the owner told us to use it at the house. And we were doing the Ouija, and I think was it during the Ouija session that I got all those goosebumps in my hair.
Mm-hmm.
Both hands, both arms, full
Ooh.
goosebumps. Every hair on my arm was up.
See it. I mean, you can see the
Damn.
Every one. And I'm like,
Yeah.
and then you said that you got the same kind of feeling, but you got it on the back of your leg.
Yeah.
The little touch.
It felt like somebody was, so it felt like, I mean, it just felt like someone was like touching me.
Oh,
You
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Down. I was like, wait a second. And so I didn't move my leg and I just looked down and I was like, okay, let's look. There's nothing around my leg.
Yeah.
My jeans weren't touching the ground. So it's not like it was any stiffness of my jeans or anything like
Right.
that. No, I wasn't even wearing jeans. I was just wearing those black pants. That's right.
Yeah.
There was no stiffness to it. And I was just like, what is that? Because something was just
Dang.
my leg over and over.
Yep. And then while we were doing that, right before while I got the chills and everything, it literally felt like something was like something just went
Ooh.
on my arm.
Yeah.
And that's when my arm just went zoop.
That's wild.
It was. So have you got anything like that? Like while you're doing tours or anything? Are you like getting touched, or have you not
I mean,
experienced that yet?
I haven't been touched, but definitely goosebumps and everything like that. Definitely had that in certain spots of the school, especially cold spots where you feel the energy shift.
Yeah.
But like I said, I see more like shadow figures. And then there was another thing. We were walking down the hallway towards the doll room, and you heard a woman scream, "Get to class!" And all of us tour guys were like,
What?
"Did you hear that?"
You all turn around.
Because we were all just talking, going down the hallway,
Yeah.
and just a woman,
That's funny.
probably a female teacher. It could have been Miss Johnson, the mean teacher. Who knows?
Yeah.
But
Saying,
stuff like that.
that's crazy.
You should guys. You guys should put equipment in every room in one hallway and simulate you guys going to school.
We
Having
should.
have people like teaching and like people sitting at desks and people
Or
Uh-huh.
going down the hallway gossiping, being like,
Yes.
what Judy did to Larry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just kind of like just mock gossip
Yeah.
like we used to when we were in school.
Yep.
That's a really good idea.
That would be good.
Just don't even at all. Just don't even pay attention to spirits, or you're in a haunted school. Act like you guys were back in high school. Have your little cliques. Have your little, like.
You know what? That's a really good idea, because typically when you're ghost hunting and you ignore the ghost, if you just start
get
talking
something
to yourself, then everything starts popping off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
That's
crazy.
what I'm saying. Put equipment in certain spots where you have all these people, and I'm just curious to see. But if you do that, let me know what happens, because I'm
Yeah,
very
definitely.
curious. Because I feel like tours. If I was on a tour and somebody did that while I was on tour, I'd be like, dude, that's the coolest freaking thing in the world. I mean,
yeah.
I would talk about it. I'd be like, dude, you guys need to go to the tour. They do this and this, and we got so much freaking activity. And oh my god,
exactly.
Yeah.
Word of mouth. But like we're doing now, that's why I have Aaron here. This is what's better than a tour guide and then somebody is investigated. You guys can mingle.
Yeah.
You guys can talk about the same stories.
And I'm serious. I thought it was just as cool. I was like, I had zero expectations. And when I say zero, I meant zero expectations, because I was like, it's probably just going to be a fun night.
Yeah.
With some friends, and seeing my buddy Beth again. I hadn't seen her for so long, and it felt so good to be near her. And nope. No, the spirits had other plans, no doubt.
Yeah, for sure. Wow. Now, before we go or anything, Katie, do you guys have like events? Do you have anything coming up that you would like to promote?
So it is in September. It's the zombie ball. This is our second or third year doing it. I believe it's September 26th. Let me look at my calendar.
So while she does that, so this is the Poasttown Facebook. If you want to scan this, this is the Poasttown Elementary's website, and just because Erin's here and she's a very awesome investigator, and I love Tennessee Shadow Chasers, this is to their Facebook. So you're welcome. I love promoting you guys. I mean, like I said, you've been on my show for this like the 6th time now, I swear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we love having you on for sure.
Thank you.
But did you find the date?
Yeah, so it's September 26th, the zombie ball. And usually we have, bar, DJ, people dress up as zombies, and we give tours throughout the night.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
That day. It's a lot of fun. And once a month, we hold public investigations from 7 p.m. to 3 a.m. So that's what we have once a month as well.
Got you. How much is that?
The public or the private, I guess?
For both, I guess, yeah.
The private, it depends. It could range to $400 to $500 on the weekends. And then public investigations, like if you do just a flashlight tour, so you just get a tour of the school, that's about, $25. And then we have a 4-hour investigation, 8-hour investigation, which that price can go up to $75 for the night. You get free roam of the school the whole night.
For $75 a person?
Yes.
That's a great deal.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's an
That's
Yeah.
a
amazing
great
deal.
deal.
Hmm.
For sure.
Yeah, for
Everybody out
public.
there would be crazy not to take part in that.
Yeah,
Right.
we sold out of tickets last month at our public, which was really cool.
That
So,
is
What do you guys
awesome.
cap it? What do you cap it at typically? Like how many?
ooh, I think it was. I can't remember. I want to say it was past 20 people for the public.
That's still not bad.
It was
No.
more than 20
That's a big school.
people.
There's
Yeah.
plenty of room to be spread out. It's a
Yeah,
big school.
for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was
Definitely.
shocked how big that was an elementary school. That was a
Mhm.
a
It's
big
huge.
elementary school.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
so big.
Wow.
It's so big.
Yeah.
Yeah, though there's the original school here in Clearwater, and then you have like the media room, like the library, and then the cafeteria and the kitchen and the kindergarten's room. But then they have another big school up front that unfortunately we can't go into anymore because the floors are not safe anymore. But yeah, like you said, Aaron, I was like, yeah, in elementary school, it can't be, you know. And then I walk in and Dave's like, watch this, and he's like, do this, and it's instantly did it. I was like, I did what? Like, I know how my equipment works. I know how this is not supposed to be doing this right now. What? Like we've gotten names from, which is funny because we had a rope light, we had a REM pod going, and it was literally answering our questions from the rope light. I'm like, is this a Spanish teacher? Is this a music? And it would go music. And then I was like, is it music or choir? And it went choir. And I said, this certain year, this certain name, were you only here once for that one time of year? And then we went to the yearbook. They have yearbooks from when the school started to when it ended. We went back to the yearbook for that year, and that music teacher, the choir teacher, was only there that 1 year.
Really?
And we got the name of the spirit that we were talking to through the yearbook. And we came back and started saying her name, and the whole rope light lit up.
Wow.
Dang.
I was like, wow.
That's
Wow.
impressive.
Holy crap.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to thank you for coming on, Katie. I appreciate it.
No problem.
I'm glad we got it all figured out. I know there's
I
still a
know.
screen. I think it was me erasing that other screen was doing it. So we have a kid, ghost Katie sitting next to you.
Yes, we do have Ghost Katie and
But,
real Katie.
That's funny.
Like, yeah, their timelines are completely intersected.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
Exactly.
Hey, man, I stopped. I didn't touch it, and it seems to be working. So
Yes, finally.
I just stopped.
I ain't give up.
So, yeah.
perfect.
Whew.
But thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Katie.
Thank you.
Thank
so
you.
much for coming on, and hopefully.
And thank you for Katie for having, I know you don't own it, but you're a part of it. Poasttown Elementary School. It's a special place.
I love it there, and I love the owners. I really do. So it's definitely special. Yeah.
For sure. Hopefully, I can get up there sometime. Hopefully,
Yeah.
I'm gonna start traveling here soon, or
Yes.
get a little closer to you or something. I definitely want to walk around and experience everything now.
Yeah.
But if you're watching, remember, always stay creepy, friends. Thank you for watching.